I am so excited to share with you a deliverance testimony that I just got yesterday. This is an amazing testimony. We get amazing testimonies like this a lot, and I do feel like I'm going to start sharing them more, but I'm going to share this one real quick and get this out there just to encourage you that deliverance does bring healing. And this is medically documented. This is an amazing medically documented healing of metastasized bone cancer, stage 4 metastasized bone cancer, healed, and the medically documented just days after the deliverance session. So this is our 4th one for Free People Church since June of this year. So we have really seen some amazing moves of God. Praise you, Jesus. This one, here it is. This is from Ruth Larkin. She says, after the incredible and life-changing time of ministry and deliverance and she names a couple of our ministry team members, I was absolutely transformed. I was sitting in my bed while we talked for those incredible 2.5 hours. And after we said goodbye, I got up out of the bed a completely different person. I immediately went to my piano in my room and was able to play and worship, unlocked for the first time in 8 months since the journey had begun. Worship and singing has been everything to me since I was a little girl, but I was not able to do it freely or really at all since I was diagnosed. But after being set free from fear, I truly felt unlocked and free. I have remained free since and was able to soon after go back to church and begin leading worship again. Soon after our meeting, I found out I had to have scans again. I was so disappointed because they are difficult to go through, and I thought I wouldn't have to have them again until several months later. Now I know that God was setting up the timing so we would have this miracle. We would know the miracle. I went in for scans soon after the deliverance prayer, where we commanded all mutant cells to leave, and was prophesied over me that I would be the 4th healing of metastasized cancer for Free People Church since June. At that time, there had been some small spots showing up on my spine they weren't sure about, but when we received the scan results, the spots were gone. The doctors said they could leave scar tissue even if they were resolved, but these were completely gone, not even scar tissue. We knew we were staring at a miracle, and we give God all the glory. I will never be able to adequately tell your team how deeply grateful I am for the love and wisdom and power you sowed into my life that day. I truly believe it was part of saving my life on several levels, and I hold on to all the words and prophecies that were spoken with all my heart. I would love to travel to Ohio to meet you in person and to share my testimony with your amazing church. My husband and I watch Pastor Aaron's sermons often and feel like it is our church away from home. So we would definitely love to come visit soon. Thank you again for everything. Please give my deep thanks to your entire team. So yeah, it's a medically documented miracle. So another one. We've seen a couple of years back, we saw another really amazing one where a woman had been with a family member when the family member died. And she said she felt something leave that person and come into her. And then shortly after that, she was diagnosed with the same cancer that woman died from, that family member died from. So she came to us seeking deliverance, of course, because she knew this is demonic. We walked through deliverance with her. She had more medical tests ran, and she was completely healed of cancer. So there is a link between spiritual warfare and our health, our physical health. There's no doubt about it. That's why we are free people, and that's why we set people free, is because we believe with all of our hearts. That's how you set captives free. Yes, we can lay our hands on the sick and see them recover as well. But if we don't show them how they got in that mess to start with, and we don't show them how to walk in freedom, they might end up walking back into it again. If it was from unforgiveness, they might go back into unforgiveness again. If it was from anger, if it was from deep-seated things from past, if it was from curses, whatever it was that caused it needs to be renounced and authority taken back over it so that it doesn't come back. And so I'm going to, again, attach links in the description below for you to reach out for deliverance healing if you need it. And we have steps that you can go through. You may not even need to come here to Ohio, you may not need to even have a personal prayer session. Many people are reporting being set free just by listening to the prayers that I'm going to attach below. So I pray right now in the power of the Holy. You know what? Revelation 19:10 says the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. So I pray right now, this testimony of Ruth Larkin will set you free right now. I pray it right now. Jesus, I pray everyone listening who is fighting for their life, that they will hear this and they will be inspired to go listen to some of these prayers and watch some of these messages to help be set free from the bondage of Satan so they can be set free physically as well. And I'm praying that they are receiving healing, even just listening to this testimony, that they would receive healing. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.